and those people are still drowning in debt, and they still got to write a check every month or pay it on a credit card to be in business regardless if they make money. In Liberty, if you can refer 3 people, you don't pay us anything. It's over. You not only do not pay the company any more money, but you got rid of one of the consistent expenses that you've been paying for how long? How long have you paid for your cell phone? What'd you pay last year? What'd you pay in the last 5 years? What'd you pay in the last 10 years? Was it thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars? So just being a customer that refer 3 people, you can help people save a tremendous amount of money. But more importantly, you can make a tremendous amount of money by helping those people save money. So you'll see that we'll have a $100 to $1,000 instant bonus program as people become independent representatives that purchase a fast start activation pack. That's nothing more than getting websites and the tools necessary to run your business. And because they're tools, they're 100% tax deductible. Now, you can earn commissions 6 days a week. Now, that might not be you working. I remember last year I was in Thailand 6 months out of the year. My income doubled. This year, my income's going to triple. And so the point is I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know, as the model takes hold and the people start to grow and multiply, when you understand, we have 100% commission override. We don't have a multi-level tiered program. You get 100% commission points on your first level. You get 100% commission points on your 7th level. You get 100% commission points on your 700th level. You can't beat this compensation plan, not that I know of, and I've been doing this for over 20 years. There is nobody on the planet that can compete with Randy Jeffers' comp plan, and now that we've got WoW Mobile Service, some of the people coming to the table are going to absolutely look back 90 days from now and say, I can't believe where I was to where I am now, and my future looks like I might actually be financially independent, and some people might actually become stone cold wealthy. My first goal is, if you're a new student, is when I put my university up together, is to give you a 90-day course to completely get you out of debt. And then once we get you out of debt, we'll talk about becoming financially independent or wealthy. So first things first, we want to eliminate a cell phone bill. Then we want to show you how to have positive cash flow. And then from positive cash flow, we want to talk about making a lot of money. Now, our comp plan is a cycler, which means every time it does a certain amount of production from the team's efforts, we'll cut you a partial check. We can cut 56 partial checks a day, and then the comp plan cannot exceed $7,700 per day. That's a millionaire income. And so what you see on the screen now are the 4 choices if you want to participate with Liberty International and you're thinking about this WoW mobile program. Now, the first of the platforms is in gray, and that is what we call a preferred customer. You're still like an independent rep, but there's nothing for you to do outside your phone service. You will only pay $24.95 in the startup cost, and we will give you the first month of WoW mobile service free. So you're not going to add $89.95 to the equation. It's just $24.95, and then you go purchase yourself the Google One or the MyTouch phone from the website. And then what can happen is if you refer 3 people within 30 days, you'll never see the $89.95. Now, if you don't, $89.95 for a true unlimited everything plan, including tethering, is the best plan on the market at this point. We're not talking about some regional coverage. We're talking about national coverage from a multi-billion-dollar Tier 1 provider. Actually, it's the biggest company of its kind in the world. Not just America, but in the world. Now, the red, the yellow, and the green represent you being a business owner. You would then pick a fast start activation pack of your choice. They basically do the same thing, but they pay differently. The one in red can pay upwards of $4,100 a day. Then obviously on the screen you see $5,300 or $7,700. We'll discuss the differences and the nuances of these packages. But the gist of the package is as low out of pocket. And then there's a bonus program that if you have 2 people that follow you into the program with the same fast start activation pack, it's a break even. If you find 3, then your business becomes an asset. Now, I cannot begin to tell you how important it is for you, if you don't already know this, is to own assets if your goal is to be financially independent, which means every month your portfolio grows. It doesn't shrink because you have to keep paying for stuff. So at $199 is the startup for the Fast Start Activation Pack in red. That is called the basic package. That has a $100 bonus. It includes multiple websites. And then, of course, one of those websites is running your business. It has a $29.95 reoccurring. Now, that is called an auto ship. But it falls under the same pretense that if you have 3 people, any combination of the red, yellow, and green, it goes away. You still keep the websites. We still send you the commission, but you don't pay for it. You don't make enough money to get it paid for. You get it absolutely free, and we send you a commission on top of it. Same, just like your WoW mobile service. So 3 people in any of the packages that take WoW mobile service, then that WoW mobile service is free, which would save you thousands of dollars a year on your telecom expense, and of course you don't have anything to contend with. Now, not to beat a dead horse, but let's just keep this incredibly simple, and this is how easy it is for you to turn in your business into an asset and have positive cash flow. Put one person in the system, we're going to send you a bonus check. It's just that simple. If the first person picks a package like I did, which was the accelerated pack, then there's a $1,000 bonus that comes the next week. Doesn't matter which package you picked. If that person picks the accelerated package in this equation, this is all color-coded. Green means the big one, yellow means the middle one, red means the basic. You got a $1,000 check coming automatically, no qualifier. You don't have to chase down 20 customers or do something like some of those other telecom companies are offering you. Put one person in the system, we got a check coming for you. You put a second person into the system. It's a matter of changing a little button on your website, and they go into the system. Not only do we send you another bonus check, but now because you have 2 people in the system, you can qualify to override not only their production, but the entire team below you. No levels now. And people have seen, I've gone to different cities time and time again. I go to different cities. I go find a leader in that city, and I help create at least 1,000 people for them down one of their teams, which builds 2/3 of their business. All they got to do is do 1/3 the work to make a 6-figure income. And there's some people out there that are very happy that have team members. You might even belong to one of them that are encouraging people to get started. Now, once you've gotten 3 people, that's it. What's there to be afraid of? You have free WoW mobile service. You have your website paid for. You have no more out-of-pocket to contend with. And now it's just positive cash flow. So you can work on a passive level or you can work on an aggressive level. And if you just build 2 teams, it'll put you into 6 figures. I cannot begin to tell you how many people fall for compensation plans that have so many red hoops to jump through, so many things they leave out of the equation. This is a 1/3, 2/3 plan. Well, the leadership typically, in most cases, not all cases, but most cases, builds one of the 2 legs, regardless if you ever show up again or not. All you got to do is build the other team, do 1/3 production, and it can pay a 6-figure income. So let's talk real quickly about a customer again so we thoroughly understand what's involved in somebody coming to a customer. First off, they do it all online. So they go to that person's particular website that it referred them, just as we see the picture here. One girl signing up on somebody's website, and they're picking the WoW mobile service. The cost of the service is nothing for the first 30 days. There's just a $24.95 startup for what we call a business suite. It's not an activation. It's to put you into the system so we can track the people you're going to refer. And you'll have access to what we call a back office for a lifetime. It's a one-time $24.95. It doesn't appear again. You pay one time. You have access to the software that runs this whole thing, and you can see the people that you put into the system as they grow and multiply. You have access to see all the sales of all of the people. And it's just $24.95. So in 30 days, if you refer 3 people to the WoW mobile service, just as a customer, you're now eliminated from having to pay for a cell phone bill again. Now, somewhere down the line, you might want to think about turning this into a business model. Well, you're already in the system. You won't lose your position. You can activate the business centers by getting a website or purchasing other products, and then you could start maybe 6 months later having the benefit of saving money on your cell phone service for 6 months as your story, and then maybe you want to turn this into a business model. You won't lose your customers, you won't lose your positioning. Very important. We make sure we go out of our way to make it as fair as possible for all people participating. Now, if you decide you want to take the basic package, which is an awesome package for an average and ordinary person, it's designed with the numbers of the industry in your favor. What I'm trying to say here is there's 50 years of documentation of what average people have done in the network marketing industry, the home-based business industry, and it's a little less than 3 people. So the way this is designed is, yes, you have a $199 startup cost. In any business, there's going to be something out of pocket first before you're allowed to start making money. That's why it's a business and not a job. Now, $199, I hope, is not a tremendous expense to some people if you're talking about a business equation. Now, there's a $100 bonus awarded to you for encouraging somebody else to join the business model with the same package you did. So if you put 2 people into the system, you'd have 2 $100 bonus checks that would come in the mail the following week if they paid by credit card. If they pay by check